One uncomfortable possibility comes from Amazonas, a jungle state in Brazil, far away from the beaches and major cities.
It involves a TV personality who's under investigation for alleged connections to several murders, all in order to boost his show's ratings.
As the hard-hitting frontman for the popular TV show Canal Libre, Souza and his crew landed scoop after scoop, arriving on scene first even before police, capturing exclusive and graphic video of violent crimes, sometimes as they happened. But in a wild twist, Brazilian authorities now say Souza's uncanny ability to sniff out crime wasn't because he was such a great reporter. It was because he was the one arranging the violent acts.
Actually, that's the least of it. Souza's career began decades earlier, as a police officer. That job came to an end in a volley of cross-accusations when Souza himself became a leading suspect in a highly publicized case that he was investigating. Capitalizing on both the confusion and the notoriety, Souza initiated his own investigative television program. Violence and crime centered the episodes, and his graphic reports, along with his zero-tolerance attitude, won a following. Eventually the program converted into a crusade against cocaine smuggling and violence. The project resonated deeply in the zone, a remote place where drug trafficking threatened to overwhelm civil society. Next, Souza converted his vigilante popularity into a campaign for state legislature. These are glimpses from one of his ads. At his peak, he was winning elections with more votes than any candidate in the state. And he was, possibly, the most respected leader in far western Brazil.
People used to see him as the city sheriff, since mayors, governors, and police representatives did not manage to fix the city's problems. People believed in him and had trust in him, as if he were a savior.
Everything began falling apart, however, when a suspect in one of the arrests that Souza captured on film spilled an interesting story to the state prosecutor. Truth, like trust, is in short supply in the world Souza reported from. In general, though, these are the facts that eventually surfaced. Wallace Souza was an ex-police officer. Souza was a television vigilante, decrying cocaine smuggling and violence. Souza was a popular and crusading state legislator, leading the civil and legal offensive against the scourge of drugs and crime. Souza was a powerful drug lord. By the end, he dominated the regional cocaine market by controlling the illicit trading routes joining Bolivia, Peru and Colombia, all through western Brazil. Completely under the radar, he'd become one of the world's significant movers and dealers. In any line of work where the hours are flexible, where the money comes fast, and where little formal education is required, there are going to be independent operators trying to invade the market. To deal with them, Souza assembled a band of hardened mercenaries. The task was simple and blunt: eliminate the competition. As a few of these contracted enforcers worked for the police department, some elimination occurred through arrests. Other and more difficult cases were managed with assassination. Whether the end came in handcuffs or with bullets, there was a single requirement. The enforcers always alerted Souza of the impending actions, so that he, and his cameras, could be on the scene. The shocking and exclusive footage powered the television program. And the high ratings created a shield of popular support that held out for decades. The success further provided a secondary income, which plausibly explained all the money that flowed to support Souza's opulent lifestyle. After his arrest, Souza suffered only a very brief incarceration. The autopsy showed that the life-ending heart attack would have come at about that time, regardless of the circumstances.